Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Davina's Faith, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about why do we dream. So I decided to do this topic because I know I've been getting a lot of questions about different dreams, most so the teeth dreams. So my video about teeth has really made a hit, and I know that lots of people dream about losing their teeth or just teeth in general, and I wanted to help you guys even further. So I posted a video about what to do after you have a dream, so I decided to film a video about why do we have dreams, so why do we have dreams in the first place. And I will be doing more dream elements soon. I have different topics that I want to film that I've been getting questions about, and just keep on filming different topics about dreams and different elements that I think will be beneficial for you guys. So here goes. If you would like to hear what I have to say about why we dream in the first place, then stay tuned. I'm just going to give you guys a background of why, about where dreaming comes from, and it's going to help you understand why we even dream. So I have some notes that I wrote down. Dreaming is a way that God communicates with us. He uses this form of communication to warn us, to show us future things, future events, to lead us, to remind us of how we're doing in life, and to give us peace. So these are some of the reasons why we dream. God sends us dreams, and all dreams are not from God, of course. Sometimes dreams could be from the enemy to scare you, to make you be in fear, to provoke you. So you could have some dreams with like some temptation in there and try to make you feel like you should go after something that you shouldn't be going after, or to try to bring some fear in there. And also you could have dreams from your own flesh about how you've been feeling about things that can end up in your dream. But the reason why we get dreams from God or from the Lord is because of these things that I just mentioned. So you could have those things pop up in your dreams where God is trying to warn you, and those could be kind of scary, but it's not to give you fear. It's just to warn you not to do something, not to go somewhere. Be careful what you do, be careful what you say, things like that. He wants to show you your future. He's not going to show you your whole future, of course. I never seen anybody seen their whole, or heard of anyone seeing their whole entire future. But God will show you bits and pieces at different points of your life. For most people, He'll do that. Maybe some people don't get to that, but I heard lots of people being shown their future, and it happened for me too. I've seen some things about my future that I'm still awaiting, and He'll even could show you some future events that doesn't necessarily have to do with you, like some worldwide national things, something that could be on the news, like the coronavirus could have been in one of your dreams, or somebody blowing up a school, or a mall. I actually had a dream about the South Carolina, and I'm not sure if this was because it was on the news while I was dreaming, but I did have a dream that it was a guy of Caucasian descent, of white descent, and he was in a place, shooting up a place, and I woke up, and then a few minutes later I see on the news that a guy that looked similar to him had shot up this church in South Carolina. I think it's in South Carolina. That was some years ago. So God doesn't have to only reveal things to you about yourself or about the people that's around you in the dream. He could show you things that are to come, and that will help to warn others too, or prepare others. And He uses those type of dreams for different reasons. It's just a communication. When it's from God, it's a communication from God. And like I said, sometimes the enemy can try to throw fear in there. He could try to give you a fear dream and even make you confused to think that something is from God and it's not, or to just give you fear, or to tempt you to do something. And also you can have a dream that is just from you, just of how you're feeling. If you're upset about somebody, that can end up in there, or you've been thinking about somebody, like you keep missing them, or you're just admiring somebody, even if you like see like a little kid and you're like, oh, that is such a great kid, that kid is so cute, and they could end up in your dream like that as well. But the main key reasons why we dream is for God to communicate with us. And I have some examples that I want to share with you guys. God used dreams throughout the Bible to speak to his people, especially his prophets. God is still speaking today, even to the non-believers. So God, some people may believe that God doesn't speak to us and that dreams aren't, I won't say that aren't real for how some people feel, but they feel like dreams have no relevance. Like they're not like a tool for us, and they mean nothing. You're just dreaming just a dream, or you're dreaming about how your day went. You're dreaming because of a chemical imbalance. You're dreaming because you had pizza last night. Some people believe that they feel like dreams have no value to them nowadays, or they never had any value. Some of these people are even Christians, and some people believe that God can't speak to you. Of course, God's not going to come down from heaven and be right in front of your face nowadays, but God speaks to us in different ways, and dreaming is one of the ways that God speaks to us. It's one of the most common ways that God can speak to you. And I want to talk about how God used a dream in the Bible. It's many people in the Bible that had dreams. There's even people in the Bible that had dreams that's not even talked about a lot. I was watching a Christian movie, actually, with my grandmother. She was watching it, and I was watching it, and there was a lady, don't even know her name, so I'll have to read up on that portion of the Bible, who was having bad dreams about something that was to come. But and I think her husband was having the dreams first. Her husband started to not believe her, and the things came to pass. When it comes to dreams, I never really heard anybody speak about her, so I'm going to do some research about this lady. I have no idea what her name is, to be honest. I didn't really watch the whole movie, and I haven't really read about her, so I want to read about her. Yeah, so the person I have is Joseph. God showed Joseph part of his future at a young age through a dream. So most people know about Joseph, and Joseph is in the Old Testament in Genesis, and God revealed his future to him through a dream. So this is the way that God spoke to him, and that God would speak to him, is through dreams, and he helped people with dreams as well. He became a dream interpreter. Him and Daniel were dream interpreters in the Bible. And the first dream that said that it doesn't say this was the first dream, but the first dream mission in the Bible from what he had was the dream about his future. You know, he was a young boy, and he was favored by his natural father. And I think he was the youngest of all his siblings, all his brothers, and his brothers became jealous of him because he was the favorite, and especially after he told them his dream. And the only thing I have a problem with Joseph is that I feel like maybe he shouldn't have told his brothers, or shouldn't have told them in the way that he did. But we also have to be confident in who God creates us to be. We can't try to down ourselves, and I had that problem. I was trying to lower myself to make other people feel good, and we can't do that. It's not good to be boastful and cocky and brag about yourself and try to make people jealous of you, or be kind of arrogant about yourself or about things. But God wants you to be confident in who you are as well. So over the years, I have kind of felt like maybe Joseph shouldn't have said what he said to his brothers, but it was going to come to pass either way, and these things had to come to pass for his future to take place. So for the promise of his future to take place. So basically, Joseph had a dream that he was going to become king. That's what his dream meant, and he saw his brothers bowing down to him. I don't remember every single detail, and I don't want to say anything wrong, but basically he told his brothers that he saw them bowing down to him. He had two dreams that during that time, and he told them to his brothers, and then basically they got mad and jealous of him and betrayed him. And so the father that he was dead, he wasn't dead. That he was so into slavery, and then he was favored by Potiphar. But then Potiphar's wife tried to come on to him, and he denied Potiphar's wife. He wasn't trying to sleep with with Potiphar's wife. He was loyal to Potiphar, and Potiphar gave him a lot. He entrusted him with so many things, and he just had loyalty, respect, and love for Potiphar. And Potiphar's wife was very attracted to Joseph because Joseph was a very nice looking man, and he was anointed. She probably was attracted to the anointing as well, but he denied her, and then she ended up lying on Joseph, saying that he raped. And after Joseph basically got convicted by Potiphar's wife, Potiphar chose to believe his wife, and he basically had no parts with Joseph. He threw him out. And yeah, and the story goes on. He later on becomes king, and then he eventually sees his brothers. After the famine comes, his brothers come to the king, which is him. They don't even know that he's the king, and that's a whole story. And that's not the point of the video, but yeah, God used dreams to speak to Joseph. So God used the dream to show Joseph his own future, and it came to pass. And God does that to us too. Like, he can show you your future. He could show you how some of your life will be, or your calling in life. He might show you preaching. He might show you on TV. He might show you helping someone. He might show you married to somebody, but you can't see their face, or you can see them and you don't know what to do about that. But God, he will show you future things just to prepare you, and just so you know what's to come, and to encourage you through that, or just to know that God is God. And yeah, God shows us these things. He uses all these forms of communication through dreams. So dreams are one form of communication with God, and he uses dreams to show us these different elements in our lives. Like I said, I just wanted to go a little in depth in why we have dreams, and this is the reason why we have dreams. These are the reasons why I believe we have dreams, and these things are proven as well. If I can, I'll leave some additional information if I feel led to. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, if it helped you in any type of way. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. I will have more content coming your way. I still do my delivery services here and there as well, and I'll be doing vlogs. And I might share some other things that I'm liking at the moment. So stay tuned for that, okay? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.